The top 5 mistakes that you absolutely have to avoid when approaching women. First of all, the creepy eyes. The creepy eyes are when you encounter her and you don't make a strong eye contact. You either look down shy in the floor, or you just look away and pretend you didn't see her and then gaze back at her, and all of this stuff communicates your insecurity and it can come across as creepy. And what's even way more creepy is when you stand across her or you already talk to her, you look down at her boobs, at her body, and don't hold a strong eye contact, and first of all honor her and see her as a human being instead of looking and staring at her body parts. The way to shift that is, of course, to find out why you can't hold proper eye contact, building your confidence authentically up from the inside out, and then holding a strong eye contact in a relaxed way with her. The second mistake that you absolutely have to avoid when approaching women is even more important. That is not having a clear intention or coming from an unconscious, needy place when you do approach this woman. You don't want to come up to her having no idea, no intention that you can be transparent with, but you're just following unconscious urges and you're going up to her most of the time. Then that comes from a place of neediness and a place to just try to get something from her. Just try to get approval from her, try to get sex from her or get her number or whatever it is for you. When you shift that, you have actually an honest, sincere intention that is so honorable that you could tattoo it right on top of your chest and walk up to her with it. Because that's massively attractive when you're actually someone of high value that approaches a woman with integrity and with a clear, not needy intention that comes from a place that a woman wants to receive and finds naturally attractive. But there's one absolutely key nuance here that I will tell you now in the third mistake that you absolutely have to avoid, and that is you're also not being the nice guy and suppressing or denying that you have sexual attraction to her. You can completely shift this mistake of not owning your sexual desire by integrating that and connecting with your sexual desire in a healthy way and expressing it with emotional awareness, connected with your heart. So you keep feeling this desire and you rest back into it. There's a whole theme on mastering sexual energy that you can check out here on my channel, multiple videos on that. You can own it, you can feel it, and in an appropriate, safe way, even let her feel that desire whilst you're aware of how that makes her feel, and you inform her in a way that is respectful and honoring her as a woman, as a human being. So you stay connected, and here at Love Like a King, we call this approaching a woman with balls and heart. So you own that, but you communicate it in a respectful way. You don't just say like, hey, I want to throw you in the bed and make love with you. You can do whatever you want that is appropriate in the situation and it feels integral and respectful and honoring. But you just communicate that you're attracted to her straight up, you own it, and you're also aware that you don't need anything from her, and you give to the woman with your presence, with your honest intention. And that intention literally includes showing up and giving something valuable to this woman. And even if it's just approaching her, having an authentic conversation or giving her an authentic compliment. You want to make sure that this is not needy, that you actually take care of your own needs and you come from a place of abundance, from a place of not needing something from someone else. Absolutely crucial here, you come from a place of also not needing anything to happen specifically from this approach. You are detached from the outcome of the approach. You're not stuck in the fear of what horrible things this might mean about you when she is not available. You let that go. You stop attaching to the outcome, to the approach, and you stop being too serious. That's the mistake number 4. Like, oh my God, I have to now say the right thing, and oh my God, what am I gonna do now next? And what is she gonna say? And what is she gonna think? And what are gonna people think around you? Letting all that go and actually remembering that this is meant to be joyful, that this is meant to be an enjoyable experience for you and for the woman. When you let go of that, trying too hard and performing around and trying to get something from her, you can actually enjoy the whole conversation. And this also doesn't mean, when you bring back the joy into it, that you become a clown and try to make jokes all the time. Of course you can be funny if that's who you are and what's authentic in the moment, that's great. But you don't want to be a little clown trying to get approval from her by making her laugh. If she laughs authentically, that's great, but you don't want to play the clown. And when you master avoiding the last mistake, then you will also unlock all of the other things, becoming so much more effortless and so much more enjoyable, because you don't have to try hard anymore, because you actually access within you what's already there, what this woman already finds attractive, and how you can just relax into the situation. And that is avoiding mistake number 5, being stuck in your head, thinking about what you're gonna say, thinking about how you're gonna look, thinking about all this stuff that is not necessary to think about, and getting out of your head into the present moment, being in your body, actually feeling your feet on the ground, feeling your body, and feeling into the emotional experience in yourself and into the one of the woman. Some guys might be like, how does this even work? But when you learn to really get out of your head, bring your awareness into the body and stay in your body, keep your breath flowing, don't get too nervous or stuck in your head about thinking about stuff. You stay in the body, you stay grounded, and you will notice everything becomes so much more easy, and the woman starts relaxing because she notices you're there, you're present. You're not on your agenda, on your secret hidden mission with ulterior motives trying to get something from her. You're actually a man that's in his authentic masculine presence and connecting with the woman. That unlocks a whole load of polarity, a whole lot of attraction with her, and you finally can enjoy approaching women, and you don't have to make these mistakes anymore when approaching women, because you are authentic, you're in the body. You don't try too hard anymore. You notice that you got this, even when it's normal to have some approach anxiety and some nervousness come up when you approach a really beautiful woman that you feel really attracted to, but you manage that by being in your body and staying present, and avoid mistake number 5, getting stuck in your head and thinking about what you're gonna say. You might ask now, yeah, well, what am I gonna say then, right, when I'm not gonna think about it? But you will notice. Just be bold enough to try this out. Actually, don't overthink it. Be in your body. Approach her authentically, respectfully, honoringly, with balls and heart, and be in the moment and lead her from there with emotional awareness and by having the best intention at heart for her and for anything that can but doesn't have to come from this approach. So really try this out and check yourself, which of those mistakes did you make most, and where can you start shifting this? Make sure you subscribe to this channel for more free trainings. Hit the bell so you get a notification and you don't miss any of those, so also you can avoid all the mistakes when approaching women. You can be authentic and you can find an amazing woman and have an amazing relationship with her. Mwah.